We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
He don't want it. Mike Knight, hey, you gotta.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Come on, baby.
He'll get this right back to Rager. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2
plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that way. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
2nd and 4. Again, Murray will keep it. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Yeah, you don't want none.
They do go for it. It's Murray.
Hey, pick your game up.
Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Mike's 40, Mike's 40. You.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 3.
Throwing is Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 75 yards. And the Eagles on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson, throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Marcus Epps in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Here's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, What do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability, and this is an
and that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instincts sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson, flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. Then he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Hurts will throw. Watkins diving. He's got it. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. People were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Just like that.
Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up first and goal.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Once more, Edwards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards. A 3-yard touchdown run. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, man. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Philly.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
Mike, 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, middle.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
To throw again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Brown. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Eluding the pressure right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Eagles are going to take possession here.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. After the interception, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Hey, watch the ball. Hey, check Mike, check 19 Lions. Hustle. Strip that ball. Mike, Ziegler.
After the sack on 1st down, Hurts. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The kick by Elliott is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Check, he's coming. 19 tight. You ain't got nothing. Mike's 40. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Mike 40.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5.
All day.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Washington football team. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. Oh, and I think Washington got it. Yes, they did. Heineke on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. DeAndre Carter, 53 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. The underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 just shy of the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Brady gets it to his running back, Bernard. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Brady. Johnson's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Hey, 66. 48.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Now Brady. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. A handoff to Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. A first down throw for Heineke. He'll get that one to Carter complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Heineke. That one caught by Carter. Touchdown, Washington. DeAndre Carter with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Bring it. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
On second down now. Bernard, they find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's Bernard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
48 smoke bandit. Watch the run. 48's the mic. Oh, here we go. Oh,
Brady going to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down. Check 48's the mic.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
I'm here all day.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
48's Mike. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. 48's the mic. Coming to you. Wait, 28? Mike, 48. Mike. Hey, gold 66.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Target. Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45.
On 1st and 10, Heineke. That's complete to his running back, Carter. Room here to run. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20. A big play there on the catch and run.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Ready? 19 Tiger. Go. 54's Mike.
1st down, Heineke.
Hey, here I come.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To the air again, Heineke.
I'm coming, baby.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. Now after the sack, Heineke and the Washington offense going to face a tough 3rd and long.
I'm going back to you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. DeAndre Carter on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 2nd and 10.
Let's get that ball right here. 26, Mike.
Now Brady. That's complete. Bernard. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3.
26 Mike. Here we go, D.
Now Brady.
It's just me and you.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
He finds his man Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Again, it's Brady. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
26, Mike, 26.
Brady now on first down. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, it's our house.
From the shotgun, it's Heineke. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
45, Mike, 45.
Throwing. Heineke. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Heineke. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
26, Mike, 26, Mike. Go, go, go. 26, Mike, 26, Mike. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Throwing now is Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now Brady again. He drops it off for Bernard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
26, Mike, 26, Mike. Watch the screen. Pass. 26, Mike, 26, Mike. Here we go, D.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
To throw is Brady. Dancing to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Here I come again.
On 2nd and 10, Heineke winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Being chased out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Check, 47. 65.
Here's Brady to throw. He'll drop this off for Bernard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, it's Brady. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point try now for Succop. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
45.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Humphries.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
We got three down.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run with Gibson. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
It's just me and you. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. Check.
They'll run with Gibson. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Check. 45's the mic. Squeeze up. Mike, 45.
Off the option, that's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try to run with Gibson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 2 yards out, and Washington is able to stretch their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. I'm coming. Check it, reload.
To throw again on second down. Brady steps away to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike's 47. Hey, check it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Who that? Who that? 47's a Mike. 47's a Mike. We got to get the
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady escaping the pressure right. This is caught by Evans. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Hey, check Mike 47. Watch the run. Alert. They're running it. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Check pass. Check pass. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
One final try now for Brady. Buying time to his left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we bid you good night from Tampa. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On first down, it's Newton. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Still 9 remaining on second down. Now it's Newton. He'll air this one deep for Anderson. It's caught inside the 25.
Come on, bring it, baby, bring it.
Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 74 yards. And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. He'll go right back to Beasley. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. The coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a 4th down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Flush to his right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Sanders. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Bills are back within a couple of the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
That caught by Tremble. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. To throw is Newton. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line.
Gun. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Again, Newton. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
Let's go.
Cam looking to throw. And this will be caught. They get the 2, and they double them up now at 16-8. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing to start the drive. Newton. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. That catch good for only a couple. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
49's the mic. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. There's Tremble, the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Newton on first down. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now it sounds...
And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way down to the 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21.
Allen now looks to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills get a bit closer. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On 1st and 10, Newton to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From the 50, Newton. That is caught by Anderson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. I got you.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Watch the run, watch the run.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming
And he's
for you.
got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Coming after you. Hey, check, Mike.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second down and goal. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary there to make the grab. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. Come here.
A final shot before the break. Newton. He'll air this one deep for Anderson. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he will. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here we go.
Now Newton on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
49's the mic. 49's the mic.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
Newton now to throw.
Don't get nervous.
Again, he finds Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Levi Wallace with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
He'll buy some time right. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Check back 21. Here we go.
Allen out quickly here to Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Now a first down throw for Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Newton. Open man is Robbie Anderson. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone.
Touchdown, Panthers. It's complete. Robbie Anderson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Newton going to try and throw. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now a run with Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Allen's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Allen's throw is complete.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Dances by him, and he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Let's go, D.
They run here with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will extend their lead. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Now Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Gun.
Newton. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Cam to throw. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they had guts to go for that, and they got it. Now, if you're the defense, you feel some major pressure, don't you?
Well, they put it on you, haven't they? They've told you that you are the unit they believe in. We'll find out now if they can make it hold up. But, boy, just going for it in that spot.
I know, right?
Amazing.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up.